My name is Ben Terrett and I'm the CEO of Public Digital. We are a consultancy that helps governments and large organisations around the world adapt to the internet era. I had a member of my team that we'd organised some executive coaching for, and I'm a believer in coaching and mentoring. And I thought with this person that I'd noticed a change. They'd always been confident, but I'd noticed them being more confident, and I'd noticed them channeling that confidence in a different way, being more structured about it and how and where they used it. And I thought, great, this must be the executive coaching that's working. That's what you would want that to do. So in one of our regular catch-ups, I just said, how's the executive coaching going? And she said, it's okay. It's not brilliant, it's fine, but yeah, it's okay. But I've done this other course and it's changed my life. And that's when she began to tell me about UPFRONT, and she really did say, this has changed my life, and she enthused about this course.
Hello, my name is Connie Van Zanten and I'm a digital transformation consultant working at an organisation called Public Digital. I had noticed that I have a tendency to hold myself back by what I'm saying to myself in my own head. And I was in a new job and I was really motivated to do really well in that job, and I was worried about the extent to which this sort of voice in my head would be holding me back, and I didn't want that to be the case. So that was like the kind of final push to do UPFRONT, which was something that I'd been aware of and thinking about doing for a long time. One of the things that I realised I do as part of UPFRONT is my language. I sort of talk myself down in my language and the words I use all of the time without noticing that that is what I'm doing. Through doing the work, I realised that that was something that was happening, and I sort of was able to zoom in on specific phrases and things that I use a lot. And because I did the course with other people from my organisation, I was able to say to them, can you help me understand when I'm doing this so that I can start to catch it and sort of build that awareness for myself. And that breakthrough moment for me was when I realised that I was saying something that was undermining myself before anyone else needed to point it out to me. And that just, when I sort of embarked on that as a goal, I just couldn't imagine being able to change my language like that. So it just felt massive. It's really difficult to summarise the key things that I got from doing UPFRONT, because I got so much out of it and I feel like I could go on all day. If I try really hard, I think probably the biggest revelation for me was that confidence is a skill, and it is literally something that you can learn and you can practice and you can get better at and you can break down. I'd honestly never considered confidence in that light before. In my personal life and my professional life, doing UPFRONT has given me a language and a framework for articulating something that I've lived with my whole life, probably. And it means that I can sort of instigate really meaningful conversations about confidence at work. So for example, with my manager, and to help that person better to support me, but also with my friends, and who are working in really different sectors, but experience the same kinds of feelings that I experience, and that it turns out almost every single woman experiences. And it's given us a way of talking about this stuff so that we can overcome it.
There's lots that we know already that teams can do to help give people confidence in the workplace. Things like having an open environment, things like creating a safe space for people to say how they feel, bring your true self to work, all those kind of things. But it's not enough. And we need to do more. And what I like about UPFRONT is it treats confidence as a tool and something you can learn and develop, and you can learn that yourself, but you can also see the place of it in situations and how others are using it and how you react to it, and that's what I think is really powerful. We need to change confidence, not women, because it's not women that are the problem. It's the way the world is structured, and particularly the business world, and that's the things we need to change. There's not just one invisible ceiling, there's all kinds of invisible ceilings, and I think women feeling that they don't have confidence, or they don't have confidence in the workplace, or they have confidence but they can't use it or something, that's a big barrier, and I think this course is really doing lots to alleviate that, and if we can get 1 million people to this course, it would be absolutely fantastic.